I actually came up with like some bonus questions here for us because
Yay! Bonus round!
bonus round. Now time for the lightning round. What were like the most defining games of this past generation for you? Like this past generation. Like I know you gave, in your video about in your video about like about your game of the year and everything, but like as far as like this past generation with like Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, so on.
Well, I would say Red Dead Redemption,
Mm.
Catherine,
Mm.
and you know what? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Oh, definitely Uncharted, the entire series.
Did you try?
Yeah, the entire series of Uncharted. I freaking love Uncharted. So yeah, those. I mean, an entire generation. Oh god, there was so much. Oh, and Enslaved, I'll add in there as well. Enslaved, let me say why. Because nobody played it, and it was an amazing game, and that was like the first game where I realized, like, holy shit, a really good game can fail.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that is one game that I always try to get on everyone's radar.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's
And
so
barely
good.
anybody's played it.
I mean, as far as like even just like if you're just like watching it, it's like like it's like a it's like a movie or whatever. If you're just watching someone else play it, it has some of the best voice acting I've heard in video.
Yeah, definitely. It has the best romance in video games.
Like yeah, it has a great romance. Yeah, because like it's not like blatantly. It's just like
Exactly.
oh we're destined for each other. It's like oh,
Exactly. It is great, alright? That's why Enslaved is on there as well.
I'm all about like sound effects and everything. But like zip pow, but fifth splort.
Oh, and Catherine's on there because it was like such a freaking weird ass game, and it was great. I loved it so much.
That's one game I haven't finished it yet. I'm at that stage.
It's
Like,
not that long.
yeah, I'm not getting like the sense that it's like a long game, but like I'm just like stuck on that baby level, like the one where you're running away from the baby,
Baby was a bitch.
Yeah, it's a great game like for like couples to kind of like play through together. Like strangely enough, it's like whenever you like complete like a
Because
puzzle,
of the questions.
the questions at the end,
Yeah.
like it's really interesting. Like it kind of reminds me of like The Walking Dead in that sense. It's like what kind of choices
totally.
you made? How do you weigh against the mass populace? Like it's pretty cool.
And then you get to like look down upon whatever percentage said the bad question, the bad answer. You're just like, oh, you heathens.
You guys are assholes.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Again, this kind of pushes the whole idea that like video games are really kind of like, I think, just getting better and better as far as like just coming out with quality titles like The Walking Dead, especially. Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah,
The Walking Dead. I love like the Telltale guys.
Oh yeah, I love Telltale so much. They're great. The Walking Dead it made me actually shed a tear when the credits rolled. And in my 22 years of playing video games, I have never cried for a video game until The Walking Dead.
Just between Clem and Lee, like that was like one of the best like relationships between characters like I've ever seen.
Yeah, freaking great. And then you got to like experience it firsthand. It got me to the point where I was actually caring about Clementine as much as Lee would care about her.
How do you see the next gen console war playing out? Basically, like who do you feel like ultimately is going to like win out based on like the based on like the new consoles that are like out there, like between like Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, maybe even like with the Ouya or
no, definitely the Ouya.
Yeah, definitely Ouya. Yeah, of course.
No, it had
so
no chance. Well, hopefully everybody just shuts the fuck up first off. And just enjoys the video games.
Right.
But I think, you know what? I don't even know because right now Xbox One and PS4 are at the same caliber of I don't give a fuck. But PC gaming, I think, is going to be a great route for people to take, at least for a while until exclusives mount up on Xbox One and PS4.
Right.
The Wii U is great, but Nintendo isn't advertising it well at all. So that's not gonna be that great.
As well as like waiting for like the games to come out for it, like the games that people actually want to play.
Yeah, I don't even know. I think PC gaming. I'm gonna say PC gaming because that's the one that it's cheaper to go PC gaming in the long run. You just invest one time in a very good PC and you're set for like 10 years. And then the Steam sales are insane, and you get to play anything that's multi-platform. And if you're missing an exclusive that you really want, just go to a friend's house and play that shit.
Like, I would say, like, the heyday of my PC playing was, like, playing, like, Warcraft 2 and, like,
yeah,
Postal,
same here.
things like that.
I had a long period of time when I was a kid where I'd play, like, StarCraft and, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon, because those are, like, my favorite type of games, where I am in complete control.
Yeah.
I would play that for a lot, and then I realized, like, I switched to console somewhere along the way. And then suddenly now I realize, holy shit, all these games are awesome and I could get them for cheaper. And as a journalist, fucking, people send review copies more and in greater quantity, in greater quantity and faster if you go PC instead. As well as quality, yeah, sure. Because the graphics. Yeah. No, I don't care about graphics. See, a lot of people say that, like, oh, PC because of graphics, and I don't care about graphics. I really don't. I just choose it because it is way easier for me. Yeah. Indie games on the PC, they're bountiful, and I think indie games are the ones that are doing something different nowadays anyway.
Steam Greenlight, for example.
Yeah, even though I don't like that thing.
Steam Greenlight?
Yeah, I think a lot of games don't get, like, enough attention because of that thing, so they miss out on being on Steam, and they're games that deserve to be on Steam.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I hate early access. So never mind. Maybe some things are going wrong with Steam.
It's all gone to shit.
It's all going down, guys. 2014, the PC dead era.
I mean, I want to say, like, the biggest piece of news I heard about Steam Greenlight was about, like, some, like, pornographic game that, like, he was really trying to make a big push on it. And people were, like, voting for it, but, like, but the Valve was like, nope, this ain't happening. Like, we're not going down that.
We're not going down.
No.
We can't. Absolutely. That's like whatever. Valve has the right to do that. Like. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like the same stance as like Mac, like with like Apple.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
As far as like favorite video game soundtracks of all time, and so I figured like just kind of talk about that a little bit. I'll kind of give like my list at first here. So going from I forget like what it was, but I think I'm going from like 5 to 1. It was had Mass Effect. Let me see here. Mass Effect, and then Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Jet Set Radio.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Bastion. And Chrono Trigger.
Oh, Chrono Trigger is fantastic. Mine would go... Mass Effect was really good, too. You went with, like, a very, like, ambiance, atmosphere, very good soundtrack. I would go with shit like... Crazy Taxi, because it had Offspring. Yeah. Karaoke Revolution. Oh, shit.
You can't even sing the song.
Yeah, I won't sing the song as much as I want to.
Yeah. YouTube!
Yeah, mine is very shallow, honestly, because I'm not much of a music person. Terrence on To Infinite is super into music, so he's always writing these articles about, like, oh, the soundtrack fits so well with my mood on this rainy day. And I'm like, shut up! I'm gonna play Karaoke Revolution, I'm gonna play Dance Central, games that have the pop music, basically.
When I did that list, I purposely left off games like that, like the games that have like the licensed music, because I wanted to concentrate more on like the music that was made for like the game and everything.
Oh, Halo has fantastic.
Oh, Halo, yeah, certainly.
That one definitely. The atmosphere is great. But yeah, I'd agree with Mass Effect. Oh, Beat Buddy. Beat Buddy is fucking great with music.
Buddy,
yeah. It's an indie game.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I heard of it.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And I feel so bad because nobody's heard of it. But yeah, no, it's really great. And it's basically like a platformer mixed with a rhythm game. It's a crazy hybrid, and it works so well.
YouTube's. Get your act together, Google.
Get your shit together, Google. My God. Go home, you're drunk.